Hi everybody. Hope everybody is doing very, very well. My name is Apollo Armendariz. I am a freshman music ed major at NMSU, and I am a trumpet player. Today, I'm going to be talking to all you trumpet fellows out there and ladies about long tones. Long tones are very, very important to how you play as a brass musician. But some of you might be saying, Paulo, I don't want to do long tones. Who likes to just play long tones? That's so dumb. Yeah. Well, you can think that if you want, but long tones are very, very important. They help you with a multitude of things, and today I would like to share with you guys some of those things. So let's get started on long tones. So, big questions people have, when we get into long tones is why do we do long tones? There are two main reasons we do long tones. One of them is to make sure that we have smooth transitions between notes and keeping the air steady. The second one is for your tone quality. You want to make sure that you have good tone quality whenever you play anything, but particularly when you work on long tones. Long tones are a part of most warm up routines, and they are very, very, very beneficial. So I'm actually going to show a Remington or a long tone warm up that you can use. I'm going to put that on screen right now. Okay, and as you can see with this particular warm up, this is pretty much just a regular old Remington. As you can see on this first exercise, it starts on G. G is, for me, is a great note to start this on. If you don't like G, you can maybe start on low C or maybe middle C. That would be okay. But really, I would try to do it on G or low C. And these exercises, they just go chromatically. So usually you start on a pitch, then you go down a half step, and then you go back to the pitch, and then you usually go down a whole step. So in this case, if we were starting on a G, we would start on a G, and then we go down to F sharp, and then we come back up to G, and then we go back, then we go down to F, and then we come back up to G, and then we would keep going down until either the exercise is over, or maybe like your band director cuts you off. So for this exercises, I know the two things I talked about earlier was getting a consistent airflow and your tone quality. So the big thing with keeping the air steady is that we don't want any break in the sound. A lot of young trumpet players, and I was guilty of this, is that between notes you would stop your air. You would cut it off with your throat, or you would just stop playing through the phrase. And so long tones encourage you to keep that air moving. We want nice clean transitions of your notes. So I'm gonna just play the first just like 3 measures of this exercise, and I want you to listen to the transitions from my G to my F sharp and then back up to my G. So I'm gonna play that real quick. 1, 2, 3. As you heard, from me playing right there, the transition of the note was very clear. There wasn't like any kind of or any kind of there was none of that. And that's very important. It's very important to keep a steady airstream no matter what you're playing. This exercise just helps you practice that, internalize it through just the most simple things that you will play. The second thing to focus on when you're doing long tones is the tone quality. I was guilty of this when I was younger. When I would just warm up, I would just go in there and I just, try to hurry it up and go. You know, and I would just try to get through it because I didn't want to, I just didn't want to do it. And so I didn't pay attention to all the little details. And the biggest thing, like I said earlier, is the tone quality. You want to make sure that you're playing with a nice, beautiful sound. And if you practice that, then in things like your lyrical playing, your sound, your tone quality will get so much better. So I'm gonna play just these first 3 bars, and I'm really gonna focus on just keeping, again, one, a steady airstream, and second thing, producing a gorgeous, gorgeous sound. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Now, if you practice all of your long tones like that, I promise you, you will become a much, much better player. I practice long tones every single day. Every single day. Even if I'm maybe not doing a practice section, I will at least sit down and do a Remington every day, even on like my practice day off where maybe I don't practice. It is so important for you to get these things down now to try to maintain that steady airflow and try to make your sound quality better. Those are, like I said, 2 things that I work on very frequently. It would definitely be helpful to you. This is going to be the end of the video. Please, I'm going to leave my email below. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, I would, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I hope everybody is doing well out there. These are a little bit troubling times for some people. But I would encourage you, to cherish the things that you have right now. Spend some time with your family and spend some time practicing. Okay? Thank you so much, guys. Take it easy.